Welcome to the review of my version of MTMTE Ratchet. Now this ratchet I love a lot because this is my favorite ratchet design in all Transformers media ever. So I tried to do it justice by putting as much comically accurate detail as possible into this design. So first of all, let's take a look at his upper torso, and I think it's quite accurate and it came out quite nicely. So for articulation, his head turns left and right, up and down. There is a rotation at the shoulder, so that goes up and down as well. There is an in and out at the bicep. There is a bend at the elbow that goes about 90 degrees. There is a rotation at the bicep as well. And there is a wrist articulation. For his legs, he does kick up quite a bit. His skirt pieces do move out of the way for that. He kicks out quite far. Now, there is a bend at the knee, as I'm about to show you right now. But the problem is when you bend it, due to transformation, there is quite a big gap. But as long as you move the shin piece downwards, he's completely fine. His toes can also go up and down as well. Here you can see me trying to pose him, and he is quite poseable, and his poses do hold in quite nicely, which is what you'd expect to have in a poseable figure like Ratchet right here. Now for transformation, he is quite simple. First of all, you'd like to turn him around, pull his roof piece down, and tuck his head inwards. There are two 5mm pegs at the top of his roof that peg into the two holes at the back of his shoulders. Line those up and tap them in, and that holds it into place. Next, we have to work on the legs, so kick the thighs upwards, fold in the leg pieces, fold in the toe pieces, and fold up the shin pieces to fill in the gaps at the back. Rotate the wheel housings so the wheels can touch the floor. Make sure they spin. Now for the arms, I forget this part, but you do have to unfold the legs. Move the arms as high up as you can. Move the arm outwards. Fold the leg back in and rest the arm on top of the wheel housing. Now the big problem for the alt mode for this ratchet is that the front two wheels don't have enough clearance to touch the floor because of the waist piece. So my solution is these two orange pieces. They do have two wheel slots that line up to Ratchet's wheels, and that allows Ratchet's wheels, all four of Ratchet's wheels, to connect to the floor. Now for comparison, in alt mode, I find it quite funny that he looks exactly the same as RID Soundwave. Here he is with Rodimus, and here he is with Brainstorm. He is quite a compact car, and as you could see before, he is around the size of RID Soundwave. Again, similar to Whirl, you do need M2 screws to assemble him. M2 screws are just screws with diameter of 2mm. So what you want to do first is get your headpiece, which is labelled 1 Ratchet head in the files, and attach that to Ratchet neck number 2. So make sure the rounded piece is facing outwards when you're assembling it. Grab your third piece, Ratchet neck piece, and attach that to the new chest piece. Next, grab your number 4 Ratchet midsection waist and attach that to the new chest piece. This one is quite a long connection. I did use 2 pieces of M2 screws that met in the middle of that connection to attach this. Next, attach your ratchet crotch piece with the front holes, attach the ratchet left skirt piece and ratchet right skirt piece. So that's number 6 and number 7. Assemble ratchet's arms. First, grab your shoulder piece, attach that to the shoulder swivel. Slot in the wheel, and what you'd like to do next is attach the outwards hinge to the shoulder swivel. Now the outwards hinge has a port that slots into the shoulder lower swivel, and that gives the swivel at the base of the arm. Attach that to the elbow and slot the fist into the elbow. Now the same thing goes for the other arm. So get your shoulder piece, slot your swivel in, attach that to the outwards hinge, slot that into the lower swivel, attach the elbow, then attach the fist, slot your wheel in, and there you have it. One last thing you'd like to do when assembling the arms is attach the wheel covers. So attach the wheel covers, which are file number 40 and file number 41. Now place them down for a second while we assemble the feet. So first, for the legs, you'd want to assemble the leg hinge first. Attach that to the thigh outwards connector. That connects to the thigh itself, the thigh piece. Attach that to the inner fold hinge. Now for the outer shell, you have to put some glue at the back of the fold hinge and attach that to the shin piece. Once you have the shin in place, attach the feet piece and then attach the shin piece. The next step is to do the wheel housings. Get your wheel housing, attach the wheel in it and close it up with a wheel cover. Once both legs are done, attach both legs to the waist piece, and there you have more than meets the eye ratchet. For size comparison, in robot mode, he is quite big and scales quite nicely with the existing generation's more than meets the eye characters. So here he is with Ultra Magnus. You can see he comes up to his chest. Now here he is with Rewind. That's Combine Awards Legends Rewind. Here is my custom more than meets the eye Ravage, made with the Titan's Return Legends class Ravage. Here he is with my Rodimus again, with the Cyberverse Hot Rod mold. This one is out of scale. This one is really out of scale. He is quite short, but I do intend to replace him with the SXS Hot Flame, which should scale with him quite nicely. Here he is with my version of Whirl. That was my previous project. Here he is with Generation Skids. He is quite short, but he'll do. Just for fun, I did put in the Lost Light up there as well. Here he is with Minimus Ambus. Here he is with my 3D Rung. I almost forgot to put in Drift as well. And this Drift scales quite badly as well. He is quite short, but he does scale quite nicely with Rodimus. There are a few accessories in the download files that are being printed right now. They are finalized, and I'll do an update video tomorrow showing them off fully painted and installed. Final words, I am quite proud of this Ratchet and I hope you like him as well. Again, links to download him are in the description below. Have fun, enjoy, and thanks for watching.